Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for joining me for this very special movie day as I watch Glory for the first time to celebrate Juneteenth, which is the national holiday in America that celebrates the end of slavery. So I understand this national holiday falls on June 19th, which was the date in 1865 that the Union Army helped free 250,000 slaves from the state of Texas. I believe 2 years earlier, President Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, which said there will be no slaves anymore. All men and women are free. But I believe in the states south, not all the slaves knew this had happened, and the slave owners held on to the information for as long as possible until the Union Army came and freed them. And so now we commemorate this day as Emancipation Day. And it's very fitting for me to watch the film Glory for the first time. This film, Glory, it's directed by Edward Zwick, who is one of my favourite directors. He made The Legends of the Fall, which is a wonderful film. It's definitely in my top 10. But I've never watched Glory, and the cast looks incredible. Matthew Broderick, Morgan Freeman, Denzel Washington, and there are many other actors that I'm sure will give a fine performance. I know the music is composed by James Horner, so every scene I think is just going to be so emotive and elevated through the use of music. I know this film is about the 54th Regiment, who were the first regiment to have men who were slaves and now they were free, and they chose to fight for the Union Army on the side against the southern states. So I think this story is just going to tell their side of events and how they acclimatized to becoming part of the army. I'm sure there was much resistance. It couldn't have been easy. There were probably a lot of obstacles to overcome. I am so ready to find out. This is a film I've wanted to watch for many years, so it's very fitting and poignant that I watch it today on June 19th. Thank you so much for joining Movie Date with Kate. If you do enjoy my reaction, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I have a Patreon now as well. My full-length reactions are up on there, as well as polls you can vote in, ad-free YouTube edits, as well as other reactions to films that aren't released on the channel yet. There's lots to check out, so do head on over there and see if you would like to become a member in one of the tiers. And now I'm thrilled I'm going to be watching this film for the channel. Let's start Glory. Robert Gould Shaw, the son of wealthy Boston abolitionists, was 23 years old when he enlisted to fight in the war between the states. He wrote home regularly, telling his parents of life in the gathering army of the Potomac. These letters are collected at the Houghton Library at Oxford University. Oh, I thought someone was knocking at my door and I thought, oh no, but it's the drums. Glory. What a set. All I can think is just the amount of people in charge of, like, the guns there, replica guns, putting up the tents, all the uniforms that would be needed. Like a real amazing production. Oh, they had baseball. Do you know, I've never thought, like, how old is baseball? And all the horses used. Like in the film, but also in the actual war. I dare to think. Oh, look, it's
Dear
Matthew.
Mother, I hope you are keeping well and not worrying too much about me. You mustn't think that any of us are going to be killed, for they are collecting such a force here that an attack would be insane.
Yeah, I bet it feels that way. I love movies like this when they have beautiful narration at the start, like writing letters like Platoon did.
We must make it a whole country, for all who live here, so that all can speak.
Oh.
Before this war began, many of my regiment had never seen a Negro, but now the roads are choked with the dispossessed.
Gosh, now the roads are choked with the dispossessed. What a line.
He is enviable and as renowned as any.
I just know I'm gonna love this film.
You would think it strange to see me giving orders to 100 men, most of whom are older than I am.
Yeah, it said, didn't it? It's only 23.
Believes that the evil eye can wither, the heart's blessing can heal, and that love can overcome all odds. My dearest love to Father, your son, Robert.
How lovely. I wonder if he was made in charge because he came from quite a wealthy family, you know? You gotta have absolute nerves. Oh my god, and they're just shooting at will, I guess.
For God's sake, come on!
His head completely... I don't think he is. I think he thinks he is. He's gonna hear those screams for the rest of his life in his sleep.
You all right there, Cam?
Oh, it's Morgan. Oh, hello. What what a way to introduce him. The sun blocking him from view, and then as his hat goes in front of the rays, you see his lovely face. Oh my god, the music's just so, like, emotive, I guess. I had a look, and it's James Horner who does the music, and he loves making it all very Celtic. I think he's shocked. Oh no. Having to pin them down. To hack it off.
Still at your neck, right, Captain? The surgeons are all busy, but I'll fix you. Heard the latest? Lincoln's gonna issue an emancipation proclamation. Gonna free the slaves.
So it hasn't been signed yet by Lincoln.
Said he would have done it sooner, only he was waiting on a big victory.
Please don't cut anymore, please!
Oh, look. The fancy food, fancy dresses. It's obviously like a sort of ball, a gathering maybe. And you just could never think on the fields where everyone's dying that something so sort of fancy and normal, I guess, is going on. He really suits his goatee. Like this whole look, he suits it really well. I think the whole movie seems to have been casted really well.
Robert!
Oh.
Captain Shaw. I was so proud when I heard.
Oh wow, look at his spectacles.
How about you?
He looks so
Working for your
distinguished.
father. There's a shortage of housing. Robert, are you all right?
Oh look, it just shows how the PTSD is affecting him.
Governor, you know my son, Robert.
Yes.
Governor Andrew.
Robert, have you met Frederick Douglass?
Oh, Frederick Douglass is in here. That's amazing.
Mr. Douglas.
Wow.
The governor is proposing to raise a regiment of Negro soldiers.
Pride, dignity to those who have known only degradation.
I've submitted your name to be commissioned colonel of the 54th Massachusetts Infantry.
Thank you, Governor. That's
Well, it's
a
clearly
wonderful idea.
like a groundbreaking idea here. I suppose that they thought, well, we won't win the war if we don't.
Well done, Shaw. Splendid job, young man.
Bravo, Robert.
Oh, you just know from his walking and how his shoulders are, I think he feels really uncomfortable that they're congratulating him. He probably feels guilty and like he doesn't deserve the praise. Maybe because he stayed on the field.
What's the matter, Chester? Too much punch?
I mean, I know how much you'd like to be colonel, but a colored regiment?
Why did he say that? It's like he's a bit jealous.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah! Yeah, you are.
You're not serious.
Look at these two different mindsets.
I want you to come with me. Me? Can you picture me in charge of a regiment?
He wants his friend with him. Maybe his friend's gonna have his mind changed in time.
Rob, is it true? There's to be a colored regiment?
So it seems.
Then
Oh,
I am
look.
your first volunteer.
Oh! Brilliant. It's amazing to witness how they would have first talked about it and reacted to it. And I understand, of course, the different reactions. I mean, they would be so different. Look how many.
When we gonna get the fight?
The music's brilliant. Oh, look! To arms, all men of union.
Good morning, gentlemen. I am Colonel Robert Gould Shaw. I am your commanding officer. It is my hope that the same courage, spirit, and honor which has brought us together will one day restore this union. May God bless us all.
Oh my god. Just look at the poverty. Some of them don't even have shoes.
Name Searles. Thomas Searles.
Jupiter shots. What about that book?
Fourier, Emerson, all the transcendentalists.
It got pictures?
No.
Aww.
Yes, I mean.
And look at those two. One's asking if it's a picture book and the other's talking about, what is it, transcendentalists. Even that's new to me.
Hell, I'd rather have a hog than a dinner. At least you could eat the hog.
Oh, yeah, the language in this is going to be abhorrent, but obviously it reflects true to word what it would have been like at that time.
Wait, no, see, that's my space.
Well, if you don't mind, I prefer a space with more sufficient reading light.
Oh, is that? Oh, it is! It's Denzel.
I'd be happy to teach you. It would be my pleasure.
Hey, look here, Snowflake.
Oh, no.
I ain't got nothing to learn from no house here.
I am a free man.
Well, why don't you move your free black ass on out my space before I have to bust it up?
Hold up there, Buck. Nobody said nothing to you, pap.
Wonder when they gonna give us the blue suit.
Oh, he's got a little stutter.
Would you quit that? Hey, boy, quit that drumming.
Man, he's got an attitude. I feel he's aggressive.
What's your name, boy?
Can't you see that he's mute?
You mean this child can't talk?
Oh,
Come over here, honey.
oh, do you know, I feel that might have happened because of something graphic and awful he saw as a slave, as a young boy.
I ran away when I was 12 years old. I ain't never looked back.
What you doing since then?
I run for president. I ain't win, though.
Boss, that's you.
Thomas. You know Charlie Morse.
Charlie.
Thomas Searles.
Hello.
So, how was your meal?
Now, the remoulade was a trifle tart.
And your, comrades?
Charming. Extraordinary conversationalists, every one.
Major Forbes.
Oh, bless him, he sticks out like a sore thumb a little bit, doesn't he?
Yes, Robert.
I won't permit that kind of fraternization.
It's only Thomas.
He's an enlisted man.
You're right, of course.
What? So the officers and colonels and the like can't just chat with the soldiers?
Jesus Christ, we're gonna be here day and night till we get this right. Company, halt!
Oh, it's like a Civil War Emery.
Ugly Mexican, African fucking whores! You half-wit black bastard! Did you truly cut your balls off at birth? For God's sake, man, do you not know your right from your left? No, sir. How many here do not know right from left? Jesus. This is your front! This is your rear! This is your right! And
Oh
this...
no, oh no, oh!
Now you're learning, boyo.
Is he Irish? Oh dear.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Look at that. He absolutely assumed everybody knew left from right. I mean, you would. It just shows how awful it is that they're robbed of such basic learning, basic education.
Left, right, left.
Left.
Are you a member of Congress or something? Or are you the bloody Prince of Africa? I'll eat your ass up, boyo.
You know, the Irish are not noted for their fondness for the colors.
What about the uniforms?
Still no word.
Rifles?
So no uniform, no rifles. What do they expect for them just to go out in the clothes on their backs? No weapon.
The men learn very quickly. Faster than white troops, it seems to me.
I bet high up are doing that on purpose, not prioritising them.
But the moment they are dismissed from drill, would not know from the sound of it that this is an army camp. They must have had to learn this from long hours of meaningless and inhuman work. To set their minds free so quickly, it gives them great energy.
How extraordinary he witnesses these things with new eyes, and his letters are in Harvard Library, aren't they? So we can read back and truly see what he thought and felt about everything.
The Confederate Congress has issued a proclamation. Any Negro taken in arms against the Confederacy will immediately be returned to a state of slavery. Any Negro taken in federal uniform will be summarily put to death. Any white officer taken in command of Negro troops shall likewise be put to death.
What?
Full discharges will be granted in the morning to all those who apply. If you're not here in the morning, I understand.
So it was obviously so imperative the North would win.
Morning, Major.
Sir!
How many are left?
It's just...
Glory, hallelujah.
They all stayed.
Come in! Oh! You're not this way, boyo. Get up!
Oh.
You'll fall out when I say enough before. I said get up!
Sergeant Major.
Poor Thomas. Kind of is interesting. He mustn't have been used to a lot of, constant running, walking around.
I have no doubt that you are a fair man, Mulcahy. I wonder if you are treating these men too hard. You may speak freely.
The boy's your friend, is he?
We grew up together, yes.
Let him grow up some more.
So harsh. I wonder though if he's doing it in the style of Emery, in Full Metal Jacket, in a way to protect them ultimately and prepare them for the harshness on the battlefield.
Think you can handle that, boy?
I can knock something down with this.
Trip.
I just know I'm going to be crying loads during this film.
1, 8, 6.
Look how cold it must be. They have the blankets right up over their heads.
Do that again. Hit. Go on, boy. Go ahead. Go ahead, boy. Go ahead, Shock.
Double or nothing.
You're a good shot, Private.
Squirrel hunt.
Oh.
Ever killed a man?
No, sir.
Reload. Faster! Faster! Discharge your weapon. Do it! Do it again, only this time, I want it done quickly. A good man can fire 3 aim shots in a minute.
Again, you think, oh, he's been really harsh, but he's just being realistic, I guess.
Faster! Reload! Faster!
See, he wants him to be able to do it, even with all the horrendous noise and distractions going on.
Do it! Do it!
Oh, awful. Harsh, but that is what it's going to be like.
Teach them properly, Major.
That's why he's Colonel, knows best.
Ready! Aim! Fire!
I wonder if he's going to be, like, cross. That Roberts is telling him things, how to do it properly.
Morning, Major. I want to talk to you.
Oh, I know it. He's going to be like, don't speak to me like that in front of the others.
If you wouldn't mind getting down from your horse.
He's saying it like with all your airs and graces, thinking he's high and mighty. But Robert's just doing his job.
Why do you treat the men this way, Robert?
How should I treat them?
Like men? And what about Thomas? Why are you so hard on him?
He's not a very good soldier. I'm getting these men ready for battle.
They're already as good as the 7th ever was. They march well, they're disciplined.
No thanks to you.
I beg your pardon? Who do you think you are? Acting the high-up colonel.
I think Robert is a bit of an Emery.
If you don't believe in what we're doing here, maybe you shouldn't be part of it.
Oh, wow.
It is my job to get these men ready. They have risked their lives to be here. They have given up their freedom. I owe them as much as they have given. I owe them my freedom. My life, if necessary.
Wow. This... Alright, Cabot wants the men to be treated with more respect and thinks you've got to be easy on them. But it's Robert who feels so devoted to them that he's showing them like harsh love.
Guard! Jesus, Mary and Joseph. You're not reading your books now. Go on, get over.
Oh, they're so harsh on Thomas. I can't bear it.
Stab me. Now, come on, stab, not tickle.
Imagine if he did.
You're the worst soldier in this whole company. Now hit me!
No! Oh, Thomas.
No shame, son. Get up.
Come on.
I said get up!
You forgot to duck, that's all.
Sergeant, deal with that man.
Keep your mouth.
Save it, son.
Oh, look at Morgan being all diplomatic and smart.
Robert, I'd like to speak to you for a moment in private.
Oh, makes my heart hurt.
Men wishing to speak to their commanding officer must first get permission. You understand, Private?
Oh, he's being so harsh.
He thought he was different, didn't he?
Oh, no.
You just thought you were so smart, didn't you?
Denzel's character is just like Mr. Provoke.
What you want to do, cry?
Leave him alone.
Yeah, he's showing up learning now, ain't he?
He's so harsh to everyone else.
A man say there's a farm ain't but 2-3 miles from here.
Don't even think about it.
Maybe get myself some real shoes.
They find out, they're liable to shoot you.
Oh, God.
All right.
Collard green.
Look, he's the temptress.
Cornbread.
Is he going to go solo?
Merry Christmas. Kendrick, Division Quartermaster. How's it going down there? I hear they're deserting 10 at a time.
Oh, you're misinformed.
Mm.
I figure they've never had it so good. 3 square a day, a roof over their heads, and they gotta know that nobody's gonna let them fight.
Why do they all think this?
Listen, if there's anything you need...
Yes, actually, I put in a requisition for some shoes. And I haven't heard anything.
I'm afraid that kind of item has to be reserved for those units who supersede yours. You understand, I'm sure.
Still can't give them shoes, but ask them to fight for the country. Oh, God, it makes me so angry.
Excuse me?
Well, stop by tomorrow. I have got my hands on the most delicious local jam. Myrtle
Oh,
berry. Blueberry. Oh, right.
Jam, you're joking.
Right.
The jam they've got.
Twit.
You're the twit.
Excuse me, sir. We've, caught a deserter.
Damn, okay. He did go to get the gravy and biscuits then.
Reform your rank! Form your rank!
I wonder if Denzel's character is just so angry at the world, he's almost like, I don't care if you kill me.
Is this?
The prisoner is to be flogged before the entire regiment.
Not with a whip, not on that.
No.
Never question my authority in front of others.
I is sorry, Massey.
Stand at attention.
That's quite some point he was making, isn't it?
Sergeant Mulcahy, you may commence.
Oh, I think Look at his poor back. It's happened all his life. That's why he's so harsh with everyone else. Look at Denzel just locking him with his eyes, like... No, no. Look at them, look at each other. Please stop. I wonder what he was thinking when he was shooting that scene. Oh, it's still going on. Oh, please stop. Before, I thought, oh, Robert's doing them, you know, a solid, preparing them properly. And now I just think he's misaligned. He's lost.
Mr. Rollins,
Oh.
this morning it would be a great help if I could talk to you about the men from time to time.
He's putting him in an awkward position. I think he wants him to be a snitch or something.
Shoes, sir. The men need shoes, Colonel.
I've been after the quartermaster for some time now.
No, sir. Now, the boy was off trying to find himself some shoes. He wants to fight, same as the rest of us.
Oh. Oh, God.
All of the men like this?
Most of them.
Good afternoon, Colonel. You changed your mind about that bottle?
That's a twit with the jam.
I want 600 pair of shoes and 1,200 pair of socks, and anything else you've been holding out on us.
We just don't have any.
Not for niggas, you don't. I'll just have a look around, see that you haven't misplaced them,
Yeah, go in, do it yourself. Yeah.
Bitch!
Love hearing him swear.
You really think you can keep Union soldiers without proper shoes because you think it's funny?
All right. Hey, calm down.
Respect, Robert.
Hey, you barefoot! Come on over here! Get some fire!
Oh. I mean, it's funny how they're showing it with the music and it's all jovial, but honestly, like, how tragic is that? Just the bare minimum they are not giving it. Oh no. Blue suede shoes.
One, two, one.
Oh God, it's pulled back. Oh God.
Keep me informed.
Oh look, tears.
From the War Department. Can anything be done?
They've got families. We'll protest this through channels later on.
What was he informed about?
You men enlisted in this regiment on the understanding that you would be paid $13 a month. Since you are a colored regiment, you will be paid $10 a month.
Absolute travesty.
Fall out by company to receive pay.
What the hell?
Where you going, boy? $10, a lot of money. Hey, Papa, you finna lay down for this too?
What can they do? What can they do? Oh.
I mean, a colored soldier stop a bullet just as good as a white one. Yeah, old Uncle Abe got himself a real bargain here. Step right up, make your mark. Get your slave with you. Tear it up. Tear it up. Tear it up. Tear it up.
Look. He's doing well. He's inciting the protest. Knows his worth. Yeah. Make them change their minds. Yeah. Oh, love that Thomas is doing the fighting too.
If you men will take no pay, then none of us will.
Oh my god! He's doing it alongside them. Oh. He's truly learning what it means to be on their side and the side of righteousness. Is this their uniform? Finally. Oh my gosh. What a parade. There's Frederick Douglass. I can see him. That's really something. And they're all like in precision. So it's family. They all look so proud. I love the filming of that. It's nice to feel transported back in time.
Man, I forgot how hot it was down here. Welcome home, boys. Take a good look. It's all a memory now that the Northman come.
Now that we come.
So they've gone down south to fight.
Attention, company! This regiment was formed with the promise that only white officers would be commissioned to lead it. Nothing was mentioned, however, about non-commissioned officers. You are hereby awarded the rank of Sergeant Major.
Oh my god.
Congratulations.
Hip, hip!
Hooray!
I ain't sure I'm wanting this, Colonel.
You know
I
exactly
didn't
how
even
you
consider
feel.
that. I'm alright.
Ain't no dream. We run away slaves, but we come back fighting men. Go tell your folks our kingdom come in the year of Jubilee.
Meet Colonel Montgomery. He's your brigade commander.
Honored, sir.
Colonel Montgomery's a real jayhawker from Kansas.
You didn't think yours were the only colors around, did you, Colonel?
I did, actually.
Well, I'm sure they'll do just fine. I'm hiking a company over to the Georgia coast in the morning. Could use a hand. That is, if you think your men are up to it.
They are indeed, sir.
Oh, so they're going to go on a little mission?
The men march handsomely, Colonel. My compliments. See, I'm from Kentucky originally, and we owned a few ourselves, so it comes naturally to me. You are from Boston, are you not? It is impossible to imagine Boston with slaves.
Darien, Georgia, June 11th, 1863.
Sounds clean, sir. Ain't no ribs here, just some women.
You hear that, boys? Let's clear her out!
What are you doing?
Shoot now? I don't see why not. Go ahead.
What?
We ain't safe here. That man is a civilian.
They're just going and shooting everybody. Oh. Robert can't believe it. There's no...
You really think anybody's gonna put these boys into some real combat? Little children, for God's sake. They're little monkey children, and you just gotta know how to control them.
Good Lord.
Take your hands off the white lady. You see, secession's got to be swept away by the hand of God, like the Jews of old. Tell your men to set torches and prepare to fire the buildings.
Absolutely not.
I will not.
Yeah, we're not doing that. No.
It is an immoral order. I am not bound to obey it.
You tell him.
Explain that at your court-martial, after your men are placed under my command.
What? They can't be left alone with him. Oh my
First
god,
squad,
he's so
second
tired.
platoon. Prepare to fire the town.
Oh, he did that because he didn't want this crazy man in charge of his brave soldiers. God knows what he would have had them do. And this is all historically documented, isn't it?
Chase the colors, Sergeant Major.
Dear Father, I need your help. It has become clear that we are to be used only for manual labor. Morale is low. Why keep drilling if they are never to be given the opportunity to prove themselves? I feel that only a letter directly from you to Lincoln himself can have the desired effect.
Imagine his father having such powers to write a letter to Lincoln and it's actually delivered and read.
See, someday they're gonna let the 54th get into it, and all your troubles will be over. Cheer up. What'd you say? Boy?
The men dying up that road.
It wouldn't be nothing but Rebs dying if they let the 54th in it. Listen.
Oh, he's such a bit of a loudmouth, isn't he? Asking for a fight.
You men move on.
Stripes on a...
You're looking at a higher rank, Corporal. And
Yeah.
you obey and you'll like it.
You tell him.
You! Yes, you. What's your name? I'm putting you up on charges.
Hell yeah.
Calls for that, sir. Well, I mean, it's just a soldier's fight, sir.
All right, you men move along.
Oh, look. Even though he did him dirty and said the most awful things to him.
Let's go!
We'll see you again.
Our sergeant
Good dig, latrine.
didn't let it go any further.
Yeah, button up that collar. Tuck in them big black lips. Shrink up that nose.
I don't have to listen to this.
It's his trip.
Let me buy.
Let you buy. You can march like the white man. You can even wear his suits, but you ain't never gonna be nothing to him but an ugly-ass chimp in a blue suit. Oh, you don't like that, do you? No.
Maybe he's going to get on Thomas's last straw.
All right.
Hey, get your hands off me.
Does the whole world got to stomp in your face?
You ain't nothing but the white man's dog.
And what are you? So full of hate you just want to go out and fight everybody. Because you've been whipped and chased by hounds. Well, that might not be living, but it sure as hell ain't dying. And dying's what these white boys been doing for going on 3 years now. Dying for you, fool. Well, time's coming when we're going to have to ante up. Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
You watch who you calling. Then the niggas around here is you.
Smart mouth, stupid ass, swamp running. You ain't careful, that's all you ever gonna be.
Look at Tripp's face. He's never been spoken to back like that.
Well, Colonel, what can I do for you? You can give me and my regiment a transfer to combat command.
Couldn't do it, Colonel. You're much too valuable to my operations here.
Whilst we do all the manual labour, you mean?
Valuable to your operations here, do you say? Your foraging, your depredations?
Actually, yeah, look behind him. He's got...
Yes, I've become quite a student of your operations in this region. 34 mansions pillaged and burnt. 4,000 bales of cotton smuggled through the lines with payment to parties unknown.
Oh my God.
Along with confiscated valuables shipped north as personal baggage.
Oh my God, they're making absolute buck by raiding all these houses.
Let you take your regiment out to fight. That's what you want, isn't it?
James Island, South Carolina, July 16th, 1863.
Head rank! Kneel!
Richard!
Fire!
Come on. Well, that was over quite quickly. I can't imagine in real life it would have been over so quickly. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Here they come! Reload! Reload! Ready! Aim! Fire! Reload!
Quickly! Quickly!
Fire at will!
I wish they had some cover. They're just so out in the open. Oh, yes. Yes, Trip. Oh my God. I think it was just in his arm or his back. Oh my God. Oh, see, Robert was right when he was making him do it quickly, quickly, quickly to the sound of bullets. The choreographing of everybody fighting is amazing. Oh no. his injury. They're turning tail. That was really full on. I bet they're all proud of themselves, but also thinking, you know, is fighting, is being in battle the best thing?
Thomas.
Please say he's going to be all right.
How do, Colonel?
Extremely jealous. You'll be back in Boston before me. Cup of decent coffee?
I'm not going back.
Listen to me. You're shot. You have to go back.
Oh, the integrity of him.
Promise me that you won't send me back. Promise me.
All right.
Colonel Shaw!
What is all this?
Lee was turned back in Pennsylvania at Gettysburg.
Gettysburg. I really want to watch that and learn more about it.
By Christmas. So, how did they do?
Splendid, just splendid.
Splendid.
You fought very well yesterday, Trent. Sergeant Rollins has recommended that you receive a commendation. And I think you should bear the regimental colors. It's considered quite an honor.
I ain't fighting this war for you, sir. I mean, what's the point? Ain't nobody gonna win.
Somebody's gonna win.
Who? I mean, you get to go on back to Boston, big house and all that. What about us? What do we get?
Well, you won't get anything if we lose. Stinks, I suppose.
I love the how they're both just saying it how it is.
Be nice to get clean, though.
How do we do that?
We ain't help them kick in, sir. But I still don't want to carry your flag.
No one will ever take Charleston without first silencing Fort Wagner.
Oh wow, look at that. Look how they've shown everything in the background with the ships in the water as well.
We will proceed with the direct frontal assault tomorrow at dusk. The ocean and the marsh leave only a narrow strip of sand to which we can only send one regiment at a time. Casualties in the leading regiment may be extreme.
So it's going to be totally self-sacrificial.
54th Massachusetts request the honor of leading the attack on Fort Wagner.
So he's sort of volunteering but sending everybody to their sure death.
You and your men haven't slept for 2 days. And you think they have the strength to lead this charge?
There's more to fighting than rest, sir. There's character. There's strength of heart. You should have seen us in action 2 days ago. We were a sight to see.
I love the zoom in.
We'll be ready, sir.
And he's so sure of his troops. Oh. I love the firelight dancing off their faces.
Tomorrow, we go into battle. Let me fight with the rifle in one hand and good book in the other. Yeah. That if I should die at the muzzle of the rifle, I may know that you, blessed Jesus Almighty, are with me. We see you. And I have no fear. Oh, my Lord, 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 Lord.
I love how his voice is so gorgeous singing and he has no stutter when he sings.
If tomorrow we have to meet the judgment day, Heavenly Father, we want you to let our folks know we went down standing up.
Yes, Lord.
We want them to know, Heavenly Father, that we died for freedom.
See Thomas crying.
Oh, my Lord, 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 Lord.
Such beautiful, powerful prayers.
You better get your butt up there, boy.
He's making trip. Say what's in his heart.
Oh, let it out.
Well, I ain't much about no praying now. Well, never had no family and killed off my mama. You feel funny, right? Come on.
But it's the first time he's ever spoken about it out loud.
Come on now. You're doing fine.
Oh, he's like a father to him.
Y'all's the only family I got. I love the 54. Right. Ain't much a matter what happens tomorrow, because we men ain't Yes, sir.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Yes.
Oh, I really felt that. Especially the line when he said, I killed off my mama. Like, just how his voice faltered and his everything faltered then, and you knew actually that was the cause of so much of his pain and anguish, and it was like he was kind of giving honour to his feelings all this time, and he felt like this the salvation of the 54th. Oh my gosh. The music's so beautiful as well. And this is true, you know, actually.
Give him hell, 54! Give him
That was the same from before. Now he's supporting them. Good.
I wonder if you might do something for me. I have some letters here.
Oh, the letters.
If I should fall, remember what you see here.
He knew it was a huge deal, and he was so proud of his men. Look at the exhaustion. They haven't slept, probably super malnourished as well. I think he's thinking, how are we ever going to do this? Exactly, sends the horse back. There's no sense in the horse getting killed. Oh look, they love him.
If this man should fall, who will lift the flag and carry on?
I will.
I'll see you in the fort, Thomas. Fix! Bayonets!
I feel so proud of them.
Shoulder! Arms!
Just thankful to them all.
Charge! Bayonets! At the quick step!
And you feel it in your heart, and then the music just takes it that whole leap further. That's my favourite when the camera pans from one man to the next.
Steady, boys!
Wow, look at that! Filming's amazing, gives you such an idea of the scope of it. Gosh, it's just like inevitable. So many of them are going to be hit.
We'll wait here and advance under cover of darkness!
Yeah, actually, that would have been so much better starting out at night time. Why couldn't they have done that? Still being hit.
Forward on my command! Ready! Charge!
Oh my god, look how many there are just shooting down on them. Oh. This whole filming is amazing. Oh no, they can just point down and pick them off. Trip. Come on! Trip took the flag when he said before, I'm not wearing your colours. I'm not carrying your flag, and then as soon as Robert was hit, he was the first one forward. And we've got such a disadvantage. Look at the huge slope, the huge dune we've got to climb. Oh my god, yes, Thomas! Oh, Thomas! Fire! Let's go! Boom! Boom! So hard to know what's... Come on! Come on! I don't think anyone expected they'd get as far as they did. Trip took up the flag. Oh no. So many died fighting for freedom, and then there's Robert. Did they put everybody in a mass grave? He fought beside everybody and died with everybody and died with Trip. There's that Trip on his side. Fought side by side and died side by side. The 54th Massachusetts lost over half its number in the assault on Fort Wagner. The supporting white brigades also suffered heavily before withdrawing. The fort was never taken. As word of their bravery spread, Congress at last authorized the raising of black troops throughout the Union. Over 180,000 volunteered. President Lincoln credited these men of color with helping turn the tide of the war. Directed by Edward Zwick. I don't think I was prepared to cry as much as I did whilst watching Glory. That film was so beautiful and meaningful and special, actually. The sense of camaraderie and brotherhood and friendship and deep motivation that is displayed between these soldiers for them to fight for freedom and for themselves. Oh, it almost makes me dizzy, like thinking how powerful the storytelling was. Plus the acting. I mean, beyond sensational. Like the best of that generation, the best actors were in that movie. It's like we forgot it was a movie. It was like a piece of history that was playing out in front of our eyes, and the music as well just elevated every scene to a whole other meaning. Matthew Broderick was insane as Shaw. I felt his character, like how they just allowed his dialogue with other soldiers, his dialogue with Cabot, and also his internal thoughts when, you know, when it's doing the narration of his letters. Everything about, every time we were introduced to him, it moved on his story arc, and pushed on his character into like a higher realm of morality and righteousness, and making just more, I want to say like better decisions, but it was more, he was just more sound in his judgment, and he understood everything better between the soldiers, why, you know, like why they would run away for better shoes, why they were struggling in the mud, what exactly they were fighting for, how they went about entertaining themselves when they weren't, you know, being soldiers in a line. He just grew so much as a character, and he remained with his integrity intact. He was quizzical about it all, and then he just, throughout he was proud of his regiment, but on the beach when that guy, the captain guy, was saying we need a regiment who are going to get sort of blown apart, but we need them for the long-term game plan. And when he volunteered his regiment, the 54th, it was just like the highest honour, but also you knew he was fulfilling all of his soldiers' wishes to truly fight and die for what was meaningful to them and to him. And he came from, you know, this wealthy background, and then at the end he died in a mass grave with all the other soldiers who fought so bravely beside him, and he was one and the same, and they too were so giving of their bodies, their minds, their whole beings, just sort of surrendering everything that they had. God, the acting between Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman in particular, the scenes when they're in there together, it's just so moving. And I realised as well when Morgan Freeman's character, when he was telling off Trip, it was with love and kindness, because he understood he was hurting and tried to show him he doesn't have to think that way. And I realised then, you know, he's like a father figure to him. And that was highlighted again around the fire when Trip was explaining, well, he was trying to say, wasn't he, and sort of struggling to find the words. Suddenly, you know, he's quite a mouthy character, and then suddenly he doesn't quite know what to say. It just says a lot about how he feels in his heart. When he said about his mother dying and he had no family, it all just made perfect sense. And then his character arc and story arc, you know, just finding that redemption and love and welcome in the 54th by everybody. And then he carried the flag at the end after telling Shaw he you know, he's not interested in receiving any accolades. He doesn't want the colours, doesn't want the flag. And he was so proud of the regiment fighting the South. Oh my God, it was so well done. How well was that filmed as well, especially the fighting scenes. Just the explosions, the use of light, how it lit up the sky, and sand everywhere, rubble. and the camera was so low with everybody on that level, like bellies on the dunes. It was so good. Oh my God, it was so good. And the music, honestly, James Horner, he knows exactly what he's doing, making out like the angelic voices in the tender moments, and then, you know, the drum roll for the army scenes, and the marching music. And then when that battle scene was happening, it was like monks in a choir, but it was all very intense and like we were in hell, wasn't it? It was like Dante's hell, especially the levels. Well, I suppose the levels would descend down rather than up, but it felt, yeah, hellish. Like one moment in history to change the course of history, and they seized it. And I realise now, I didn't even clock this looking at Thomas because he was so young acting, but Andre, is it Braw, who was of course in Brooklyn 911, who passed away quite recently, he played Thomas, and he played him so well. That was wonderful too. I just think Edward Zwick thought about all these different characters to bring something to the table. Really enjoyed the story of Thomas. Again, he had such a good journey. Just kept at it, getting stuck in, really learned how to improve his fighting skills, which we saw at the very end. Like, he was incredible. And actually, when he saved Trip from being killed in that battle in the woods, yeah, and then when he was injured, he decided to stay. That made me think back to that battle in the woods. Wasn't that amazing? When we thought, they've killed them all on the horses, and then there's just mist and smoke. And then you realise through the eyes of the Union soldiers and like their faces dropping that there's going to be an onslaught through the trees. That was so good. The filming of that was amazing. I just feel that was such a privilege to watch. It was, yeah, such a privilege. I loved the scene around the campfire. That was so meaningful to me, hearing their prayers and just understanding what it meant to them, and hearing Trip speak as well. Amazing acting by Denzel Washington. I think, yeah, he's my favourite actor. He is, along with Russell Crowe, who I also love, but Denzel Washington for me just... he brings something new every time, this intensity, which I feel he's a very good person in real life, and I think that translates well to how he acts. Even when he plays a bad character, he just has this, he knows what he's about, and this confidence about him, which, yeah, translates to film. But the scene when he was getting whipped and his eyes were on shore the whole time, and the single tear ran down his face. Oh, storytelling is a marvellous thing. Just makes us feel things, and it was hard to watch, and obviously it was intended to be that way. Yeah, there was so much to overcome. Not being given uniform, not being given shoes, soldiers not being given equal pay. And then they were in that position where that crazy captain was looting and burning the village. They overcame so much. Overcame everything to give themselves and to sacrifice their souls for the greater good. And actually, at the end, when Shaw's body is being lowered into the pit, and you see Trip beside him, you just realise none of them made it. But yeah, they all died as righteous men in their uniforms. It was really an honour to watch that film and to learn about the event with the 54th Regiment. And yeah, Edward Zwick. I love Legends of the Fall, but this film, the execution of it was like kind of indescribable. He nailed it. Made me feel all types of ways. And I would like now to research it more in my own time. Yeah, I feel like emotional with it. And I feel that was very, like, I don't want to say emotionally draining, because I don't feel drained. I just feel I don't know, just feel so full of thanks that they fought that the way that they did. And yeah, it was very emotional. But if a film about such a subject doesn't move you to tears, then I don't think it's done a very good job. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to watching Glory for the first time. Please do give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to Movie Date with Kate if you like the content I put out and would like to watch more of my reactions. That would be amazing. I have a Patreon as well. My full-length reaction to Glory will be up on my Patreon should you want to check it out. And I just want to say thank you for joining me for this movie date, and I can't wait to see you at the next one. Bye, take care.